Before I take the 2 or 3 minutes I've got to get some tasks about our problems or our also advantages we have in our region, I have to mention 2 ladies, 2 women who are responsible for a lot of things in Carinthia, also for this conference. Thanks a lot to Sabine Herrlichka, the CEO of Infineon, and thanks a lot to Monika Kirche, the former CEO of Infineon Austria, who are in charge of this conference, but they are really drivers for all our economy, also for the things we do in our Association of Industries. Thanks a lot for doing this for us, for the country, for your company, and also for this regional conference. Thanks a lot. What's our task is to show that this region is also called the Riviera of Austria. It's not only a beautiful region, but it's also a silicon region. I think it's not at all a coincidence that this conference of smart specialization is held here in Villach. Only 4 to 5 kilometers away is one of our core businesses we have here in Carinthia, and it's this company, Infineon, who has his headquarters in different parts here in Carinthia, and around this headquarters we have dozens of companies that were established to make profits here, they were established to make the research departments here and here, and there's a really good combination between this flagship Infineon and all the other companies around here. I think that's one of the most important things that we realize here in Carinthia. And the smart specialization strategy of the European Union for the profile development of its regions has really worked here. Thanks a lot also to this idea, and we can give it back, it works. So we need this always to say it, to constantly also in the direction to the Commission to say we have example given, it works really. And businesses, educational institutions, research institutes and politics put together. We don't do this really always, but we do it in this nation, and perhaps it could be a good example for us to do it and to transfer this pulling together also to other things we have here in our region, and we see that the advantage, also the success, is given if we do this together without any contradictory things that always mentioned, and there you find them everywhere on any edge if you look around. And there's still a lot to improve, but the direction we got is the right one. Who would have thought, also of the people being here in this conference, that the breakthrough development such as the world's first production of power semiconductors in the 30mm thin wafer technology, I had to read this to not to make a mistake, would have succeeded in Carinthia. We are very proud of this, and I think it's all a combination of the tasks that have been given here. And as our federation, the Federation of Austrian Industries in Carinthia, we see ourselves as an important catalyst in this development. Not only we have participated in developing the state's research, technology and innovation concept, we also invested money as co-contributors and co-founders of the research institute CTR, Carinthian Tech Research. The CEO is also here today, and you see what we invented here to get rid of problems like sensor technology and so on. And this institute is also in contact, certainly with Infineon, certainly with other huge companies, and we're also very proud it's also in contact with companies like the US Space Agency, NASA. And Carinthia, our region, attaches great importance to innovation. With our R&D rate, with nearly 3%, we are number 3 in Austria, and we are in the lead also comparing to the regions in the north of Italy and also in Slovenia, but it's something we have to fight for, and we have every day to mention what we can do to remain in this position. Many scientific and funding aspects in relation to the development of our regional profile will be discussed within your conference and will be very interesting, for instance, by competent experts as you are here now. But I want to mention one aspect we are touched very severely, and I think this is a tremendous aspect we have. We have an enormous and tremendous brain drain in our region. I think also other small regions have got this problem, focus to this problem, because young people, young talented people, good trained people are leaving the region. They're going to the metropolitan areas, they are going to the Greater Vienna area, they're going for Austria to the Graz area, they're also going to London and other areas. Young people are attracted by metropolitan areas, and it's quite a challenge for us to offer them also the possibilities we have here. The surrounding is beautiful. For young people, not always so important, the beautifulness. We can go there, it's beautiful. The job is an interesting job. We have to offer it. We have to tell them what jobs we offer. But the human capital is leaving us. And it's one of I think it's the hugest challenge we have in Career Fair, to keep them here, to offer them the possibilities. And it's not only for our region, I think it's a European problem for small regions to be and to stay attractive for young, talented people. And to tell them, stay here, take the chances, go out for time, go out for formation, go out for excellence, but come back and take the chances we offer you. Because otherwise we have mega cities, mega metropolis, but we won't have the regions work. So I think it would be a good idea also to mention this point in your discussions you will have here in Villach. And I'm very interested in the responses you find, and Mr. Governor knows it in all our contacts we have. This is one of our severest problems we have in this region, and any idea we could get also from your conference, we would get it at once and talk about it. And the Federation of Austrian Industries has also seen that there's a need to do something, and so also our association said we had to do something from our side on, to do something against this. So we did some things. I want to tell them also to you what we did in this region, to give them people a sign to stay here, to come here, and to tell this offer in another way. So one of the things we did was that we founded a Corinthian International Club. This club has the idea to offer to the incoming people from abroad that come to Corinthia to stay here, to have an association where they can go to the companies, also our association and other partners are in this club, to get it attractive to stay here and to have someone to talk to. So that's one of the things we did in Corinthia. Another thing we did for top motivated foreign companies, we founded a school, an international school, a private one. Because we had the problem that a lot of our international workers here in Corinthia left the region, we had no international offer in school. So they said, okay, my children are going in the school in Trieste or in Vienna, and we are here 300 kilometers away. It doesn't make any sense, doesn't make any sense. So we had to look for any solution for this problem, and it was, with a lot of money we took also from the economy, from our organizations, to establish a school, an international school, and now we have about 50. Next year we will be about 100 pupils, so and in the end we are thinking it will be 300 to 400 young people having an international school here, and there's a very interesting phenomenon for this international school. I think it's really so important for also smart specialization to work, to get attractive for the people working here. There's a very interesting figure I want to tell you. 2/3 of the children visiting the school or going to the school are Corinthians. They are outgoing persons, and 1/3 are really coming from abroad to the school, not Austrian citizens. So the school is also accepted by the Corinthians, and to have a chance to go in an international school in an international surrounding, and also to get the contacts in this way. And I think also for the Commission it will get quite a problem to have an offer of this type of schools everywhere in the regions where they have the same problems as we have. And we try to do it also in the Austrian regions we have in the so-called federal Länder, as we call it in Austria, to establish everywhere international schools, to give this offer to the migrations we have, about 70,000 a year in Austria that come in this country new every year. So we have to offer them also an international formation for the children. I think it's also a challenge what we do. And we want to this fresh approach of internationalization and competition as you offer, and all of you know this competition way. That's your everyday life. You meet it every day and every hour of your workflow. And we know how important it is for us. Also, our economy is a very open-minded economy. Open economy, where more than 50% of our GDP we get from the outside of our frontiers here in Corinthia or in Austria. And the Corinthian industry surveys show continuously how much we profit from exports and from overseas markets. So we know this, but to manage this, we need all the things we can bring up here for working together, for exchanging the ideas, and also for pulling on our region here to be successful. For me, it's only the rest to wish the conference great success, and I'm looking forward to the results. We hope that we can also take them at once and very quick for our region too, and also for other regions, and wish that you have a nice impression from Corinth, and hope to see you soon, also with a little bit of more time to also get an idea of the Austrian Riviera. Thank you for coming.